Hello, aviation enthusiasts, and welcome back to Histories of Airliners. Have you ever looked up the sky and seen a plane that looked like it was painted with a story? For years, two Qantas 747s graced the skies, not as symbols of travel, but as massive canvases showcasing the vibrant and deeply meaningful Wunala Dreaming livery. This wasn't just a pretty paint job. It was a powerful representation of Aboriginal culture, a flying testament to the Dreamtime stories and connection to the land. Today, we're diving deep into the story behind the Wunala Dreaming aircraft, exploring the artist, the symbolism, and the legacy of these incredible flying works of art. Get ready to uncover the rich tapestry of Aboriginal art and the fascinating story of how it took flight. The Wunala Dreaming livery, adorning our aforementioned pair of Qantas 747s, wasn't simply a colorful design, it was a powerful bridge between modern aviation and the ancient culture of the Aboriginal Australians. The artwork, created by Aboriginal artists John and Roz Moriarty, depicted the Wunala or kangaroo dreaming, a significant story in Aboriginal cosmology. The dreaming, central to many Aboriginal groups, connects people to the land, their ancestors, and their spiritual beliefs. By showcasing this dreaming on such a prominent international platform, Qantas helps share Aboriginal culture with the world, celebrating its richness and resilience. The Wunala aircraft became a symbol of respect and recognition, carrying not just passengers, but also the stories and spirit of one of the world's oldest living cultures across the skies. The Wunala Dreaming design was digitalized on computer and magnified 100 times to generate 2 kilometers of blotting paper. The 67 patterns, including 1,324 regular dots, were then traced onto the airplane. The aircraft initially flew from 1994 to 2003 on a Boeing 747-438, registered as Victor Hotel-Oscar Juliet Bravo. Then on a new aircraft from 2003 to 2011, another 747-438, this time registered as Victor Hotel-Oscar Echo Juliet. We will cover their individual stories next. Victor Hotel Oscar Juliet Bravo, Qantas' second Boeing 747-400, holds a special place in aviation history. Delivered in 1989 in the standard Qantas livery of the time, it served Qantas in multiple liveries faithfully for over 2 decades, carrying millions of passengers across the globe. But what truly set Victor Hotel Oscar Juliet Bravo apart was its selection as the first aircraft to wear the iconic Wunala Dreaming livery in 1994. The first, as of 2025, of 6 Qantas aircraft to wear an Aboriginal-inspired livery. This striking design, created by the aforementioned Aboriginal artists, showcased the Wunala Dreaming livery. The word Wunala comes from the Tiwi people of what is now the Northern Territory of Australia, and is that people's word for the world-famous kangaroo. The English word for kangaroo itself derives from the word gangaroo, from the Gugu Yamithir. And look, I'm not even going to pretend I even came close to saying that right. A tribe of Australian Aboriginals encountered by Captain Cook in northern Queensland in reference to the eastern grey kangaroos of that region. Wunala Dreaming is a significant story in the Aboriginal culture of the relationship between the kangaroo and the local peoples. By choosing this aircraft for this honor, Qantas not only celebrated Aboriginal art, but also shared it with the world, transforming the aircraft into a flying ambassador of Australia's rich cultural heritage. In 2003, the Wunala Dreaming livery was removed and replaced by the standard Qantas livery for the rest of its time with Qantas. The airline retired this aircraft in 2012 and it was put into storage in Victorville, California. As of April 2023, this aircraft was still sitting in Victorville, but I cannot find any reference to it specifically on the website of the most recently listed owners, a company that buys aircraft to part out to other companies that operate those same aircraft. The second aircraft, another Qantas Boeing 747-400, played a significant role in the airline's history, though it wasn't the first to wear the Aboriginal art livery. This Boeing 747-400 would be the last one delivered to Qantas in 2003, taking over the sporting of the stunning Wunala Dreaming design. This aircraft proudly continued to carry the vibrant depiction of the Wunala Dreaming across Qantas's international network. Like its sister aircraft, it served as a powerful symbol of Australian culture, connecting people to the rich heritage of the Dreamtime stories of Aboriginal Australians. While it wasn't the pioneer, this aircraft continued the legacy, becoming a beloved and recognizable ambassador for both Qantas and Aboriginal art. In 2011, this aircraft had the Wunala Dreaming livery removed. Over the years, this aircraft would be chosen for special liveries and other markings, such as in 2014, it was chosen to fly the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers of Major League Baseball to Australia for an early season opening game at the Sydney Cricket Ground. For this purpose, this aircraft received a special marker near the front end of the aircraft. Later in 2014, in preparation for Australia's participation in the 2014 FIFA World Cup, this aircraft had a football painted near the tail end of the aircraft. After this, the aircraft reverted to the standard Qantas livery and continued to serve until July of 2020, deep into the COVID-19 lockdowns, where Qantas decided to retire the last of their 747-400s. As the last one delivered, this aircraft was chosen to fly a tour of Australia so that people could say their last goodbyes to this aircraft type. Like its forebearer above, it was initially stored at the Victorville Boneyard until it was bought as a parts aircraft for Khalida Air. Today, in early 2025, there are good indications that it is still there, providing parts to its sibling 747. I would also like to add that British Airways, during the period of time that their aircraft carried their world tail designs, also carried variations of both the Wunala and Nalanji Dreaming liveries on their respective vertical stabilizers. So there you have it, the story of two incredible 747s, Victor Hotel-Oscar Juliet Bravo and Victor Hotel-Oscar Echo Juliet, that became more than just airplanes. They became flying canvases sharing the beauty and depth of Aboriginal culture with the world through the powerful Wunala Dreaming livery. These aircraft served as a reminder of the rich history and spiritual connection to the land that is so central to Aboriginal heritage. They weren't just metal birds, they were storytellers, carrying the spirit of Australia across continents. If you enjoyed this journey into the art and history of these magnificent planes, please consider supporting the channel. You can become a member right here on YouTube for exclusive perks, or if you prefer, you can support us financially through our Patreon page, linked in the description below. Every bit of support helps us create more content like this, exploring the fascinating stories behind aviation and culture. Thank you for watching.